The previous administration really didn't have any policy about the Philippines. It was not. It was one of the many parts of the world that they didn't pay any attention to, didn't say anything about, and I think their ill-advised, incoherent policy toward China enabled China over the last 4 years to strengthen its position in the Asia Pacific, particularly when it comes to the South China Sea. And so I think you'll find the Biden Harris administration much more focused on trying to replenish the relationship with the Philippines, the long standing relationship, some of the defense issues that might be relevant again, because the Philippines won a very important case right before the end of the Obama administration, uh, that basically the International Court of Justice found that China was violating the sovereignty of the Philippines by its taking over of reefs and atolls, and its frankly invading the territorial waters of the Philippines. So this case is on the books. Unfortunately, we got a new administration in both the United States and the Philippines that didn't even try to enforce it, didn't try to make it a big international issue to point out the aggressive behavior of China when it comes to its neighbors, including the Philippines. So I'm hoping that there will be a much closer relationship. I worry about the Philippines becoming a basically a subject of China uh, through financial investments, through the buying of influence, through the undermining of institutions. I think that there's a real danger that left unchecked, the Philippines, no matter who the leader is, would find itself increasingly unable to act without Chinese approval. I don't think that's the kind of future that the Philippines would like. So I hope that there's an understanding of the self interest of the Philippines, including by the current administration in your country, that goes back to a closer relationship with the US that would help to balance the overwhelming uh, efforts to try to dominate the Philippines coming from China.